A game that should get pulses racing. Two of the foremost sides in Europe on a collision course. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. It's very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And we've got quarter-final first leg action from the UEFA Champions League coming right up. It's Real Madrid up against Arsenal.
Well, I've been looking forward to this one ever since they were drawn together. They're two excellent teams with a host of top-quality players. This should be a really interesting first leg.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Thiago starts alongside Nicolo Barella in the centre of midfield. And the lead striker today is Karim Benzema. And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal. Thomas Partey starts alongside Martin Ødegaard in central midfield. And it's an interesting looking attacking constellation with three forwards listed from the start. And they kick off this Champions League quarter-final first leg. Teammates to play it to. Something to worry about here. Well, able to close down the shot. Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
Real Madrid have given it away. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. And now waiting to pounce. Majestic piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he loves the big moments, doesn't he? And he's proved it again there. Great goalkeeping.
Can someone get on the end of this? It comes to nothing in the end. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Nketiah. Very quick thinking there. Over the touchline for what will be a Real Madrid throw. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Thiago. Thiago distributing shrewdly. Well, he moved into an illegal position.
Well, he had the vision to pick out the through ball, but he couldn't play it quite quickly enough.
Karim Benzema, who's played at such a high level in an attacking sense for so long. Stuart, what do you anticipate seeing from him here?
Well, he's playing with great confidence at the moment. 3 goals in the last 3 games. He looks a real threat whenever he gets the ball, and I'm sure he'll add to that tally today.
And a long way out. Can they cover up? A corner will ensue. Who can they pick out? Well, he could really get at the opposition. So, a Real Madrid corner. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. Well, pressure building, another corner. Oh, tremendous header that time, but the goalkeeper was there. Karim Benzema, determined block. Sterling. Sterling. Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, it petered out. Karim Benzema. And ball back with Arsenal now. Valverde. Walker now. Federico Valverde. Out of play in a Real Madrid throw-in coming up. And making headway. And moving through the gears now, Benzema. Has a go. And the counter looks on here, options available. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Thiago. Thomas Partey. And Nketiah has it. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Chance to do damage. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Nketiah. Well, not the pass he had in mind. This is looking threatening. Ready at the back post is Karim Benzema. But keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery. Under a fair bit of pressure. Yuri and Timber. And Real come away with it. It's looking promising. It was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Thiago. Slipshod passing. Benzema. Return to Thiago. Superb block. Vinicius Junior. Now with Thiago. One block after another. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Thiago. Delivering it into the box. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. The ball back with Real now. Valverde. Has a go! What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. A bit sloppy in possession. Vinicius Junior. A creative look about this. Barella. Good-looking sequence, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Benzema. The danger not over. So a goal kick is what's coming up here. Partey. Nketiah. Well, in the end, nothing really to worry the keeper about. Nicely timed tackle. Benzema. Oh, he's given the ball away. And great work to confuse the defender. Martin Ødegaard. Sterling has it. And intercepts again. Sterling. Well, it's ended up being, quite frankly, easy for the keeper.
Well, he should be hitting the back of the net. That's a poor effort.
Sterling. Magnificent defending. Walker. Nketiah. Oh, big chance. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Really nice ball. And just missing the target.
Well, they're at least making chances. Now they need to be more clinical.
William Saliba. Well, he needs to be careful here. Promising looking ball. An alert intervention. Tchouaméni. Here is Thiago. Benzema takes it forward now. But timely defending when it mattered. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Federico Valverde. Walker. Benzema hovering, far post. Well, didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. Declan Rice. This might have potential. He has time to play it over. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. And over it comes. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Karim Benzema. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Not problematic for the keeper. Martin Ødegaard. A terrific pass. Could be. And the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
Let's see about the delivery. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Losing possession a bit easily. Nketiah. It's with Ødegaard. And a textbook interception. And teammates around him. Benzema. Terrific block. Great block again. Thiago. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Martin Ødegaard. Potential danger. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and Saka couldn't hit this any better. What a great finish this is.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. And Kessia. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. Takes the shot. Rifled against the post, but back in play. Well, nothing untoward happened.
Well, how did that not go in? It was a great effort, you have to say.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. And oh, it's in! We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then through on goal, it just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Back in action then, and Real can now entertain thoughts of perhaps pulling level. Gabriel. Sterling has it. Well, a good tackle. Vinicius Junior. Breaking at pace. Sustained pressure, and now they have the ball. Walker. Real using width to good effect. Is he going to put it away? Well, goodness me, into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Possession given away, unfortunately. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Will he play it in? Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Benzema. With Real Madrid behind in the game, a corner could represent an opportunity.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit.
Well, there it is. Can you believe this? From 2 down, they now find themselves level. Well, it has taken a Herculean effort for them to get back to level pegging under these trying circumstances. Declan Rice. Just the challenge that was required. Federico Valverde. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Karim Benzema in the thick of things. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. And Kessia. Could be. Just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though. Tomori. Possession changing hands. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Well, very effective play in possession, but the danger averted for now. And slipped through beautifully. Real chance. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Can they take the lead? And doing all he can to grab his second of the game.
Well, he's been a real live wire today. A constant threat to this back line.
Who can he pick out? Safe pair of hands, did his job. Karim Benzema. Varela has it. Thiago. And return to Benzema. Varela. And the keeper there to deal with it.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
Short corner favoured. He got in the way of that cross. Playing it short. And routine for the keeper in the end. The cross far too close to him. Urian Timber. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Bukayo Saka. Well, it could be on for him here. And failed to keep himself onside, unfortunately. So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Sterling. Sterling. Still trying to make something happen. Superbly read and executed. Karim Benzema. Chouameni. Barella. Now with Vinicius Junior. And the cross not quite accurate enough. They all know their roles as they apply the pressure. Making progress. Can they forge ahead? And disappointing for the players of the centre that it didn't reach them. Well, this could be a chance for Real Madrid to jump ahead from a corner. And cleared off the line. Vinicius Junior. Possession ceded by the Merengues. Benzema! And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Well, he has plenty of battle scars and he knows how to lead a line, Karim Benzema. It's going pretty well for him.
Well, he's certainly got his team back into this game with that goal, because up to that point, they hadn't played particularly well. I think he's had a decent first half, but he'll be looking to build on his goal in the second 45.
And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. And the counter looks on here. Options available. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. He has time to play it over. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Could be. And the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
Martin Ødegaard. Now potential danger. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security. Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. And oh, it's in. We cannot declare this contest over. They still believe.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can they?
Well, there it is. Can you believe this? From 2 down, they now find themselves level. Can they take the lead? Barella. And the keeper there to deal with it.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take...
And so they kick off the second half in this Champions League quarter-final first leg. Sterling. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. It's a super ball over the top. Oh, there it is! Incredible! How about this for guts and courage? Can they see this out now?
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
You can't really say defences are on top. 3-2. Splendid tackle, and a throw-in coming up. Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. Valverde. Now with Benzema. He continues his run. Karim Benzema. Determined defending. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Well, the referee might have been tempted to reach for his pocket, but wasn't.
Well, it's a foul, but not a bad one. A warning.
And off the post. Thiago tasked with taking this. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. Vinicius couldn't be comfortable in bringing that ball down. Can they hit on the break? Untidy in possession. Real Madrid get the throw in. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Splendid tackle, and the outcome is a corner here. Played in by Thiago. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Arsenal taking on Newcastle United. Clearly offside. Tchouaméni. Thiago. Declan Rice. Oh, he looks threatening. Must score. Can they cover up? Nketiah. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, here it is again, and just look how he creates this chance. That's so inventive, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Arsenal have given it away. And teammates to play it to. Tchouaméni. Here's Valverde. Good-looking sequence. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Well, over the byline, goal kick. William Saliba. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Valverde. And very adept at holding the ball up in this manner. Benzema. Thiago. Oh, a great chance it was. Goalkeeper has it. Bukayo Saka. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Can they forge ahead? Chance maybe. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. Sterling. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Partey. Well, it might still work out for them. Gabriel. Superbly read and executed. And a chance for them to nudge in front. And hit with ferocity. It was close, but not quite good enough. Barella. Aurelien Tchouameni. Barella. Determined defending. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Offside.
Well, he doesn't need to make his movement quite so quickly there. Just let the ball be played into the space.
Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Thiago. And players waiting in the centre. Not troubling the keeper. .30 minutes to go then. Real find themselves in a position of menace. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Saka. And the counter looks on here. Options available. And Sterling has it. Well, really, making the goalkeeper's life simple.
That should be hit in the back of the net. That was a big, big chance.
Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. But the keeper should do better at his near post. That's gone in far too easily. That's not good goalkeeping.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Thiago. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Will it happen for them? It's there for him. Marvellous anticipation. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. Sterling. And Nketiah has it. Rice. Gabriel. Rice. Can he finish this? And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Vinicius Junior. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Benzema takes it forward now. And a chance to whip it in here. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. In the right place to cut out the pass. Might really be able to trouble them here. A chance to eat into their lead. Reading it well. Well, they can keep possession now. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Nketiah. Sterling has it. And intercepted there. And just slightly offside. Substitution for... Real Madrid. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Jesus. 20 minutes remaining. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Vinicius Junior. Now, let's see what they can do here. But really sticking to their task defensively. Nketiah. And the counter looks on here. Options available. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Can he take the chance? Well, that was easy on the eye, and he didn't miss by much.
Well, that's how to counter-attack. They did it with such pace. Just couldn't finish it off.
Laporte. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Using his physical strength to shield it. They've regained possession. Gabriel Jesus. And denied by the post. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted.
Well, how did that not go in? It was a great effort, you have to say.
Rodrigo. Walker now. And space here on the flank. And Benzema in the middle. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Partey. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. A struggle to keep the ball from Real. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, surely. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Benzema is with Vinicius Junior. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Rodrigo. The cross is on. Now can they counter clinically? Well, full marks to him for giving it a try from that tight angle.
Well, he took everybody by surprise there. That was a really decent attempt.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Rodrigo. Now Harry Kane. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Could reduce the deficit. Oh dear, that moment might come back to haunt them. A bad miss.
You sense that had to go in if they're to turn this around. They simply haven't been at the races today.
Declan Rice. And Nketiah has it. Nketiah. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Plenty of support here. And Thiago lost custody of it. And begging to be put away. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. Nketiah. Arsenal struggling to keep the ball. Kane. Vinicius. And gobbled up. Now, there could be a dismissal here. But I think we were all wondering what the verdict would be. The answer, a yellow card, Stuart.
Well, he's just about got away with that one. It's a good foul in the end.
Well, a disappointing free kick. A long way off target.
Well, no wonder he's looking a bit sheepish. Really poor effort, you have to say.
Declan Rice. Arsenal get the advantage from the referee. Unable to keep the ball. Rodrigo. Barella. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And the referee will go back now to the earlier incident. Yellow card it is. And the short option preferred. And Harry Kane ready to pounce. That's all they can conjure for now. And he's broken free. Can he find the net? Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Throw in here for Arsenal. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Superbly read and executed. Can they hit on the break? Untidy on the ball. Barella. Plenty of support here. Vinicius Junior. Thomas Partey. Kane. Good technique displayed. And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
Saka. Now with Jesus. And it's Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus! And danger still. And the keeper hangs on at the second attempt.
Well, he's done really well, hasn't he? Great stop, and then the reaction.
And all the way through to the keeper. Not messing around with that clearance. Thiago. And they have possession again. Oh, excellent diving stop. Played in by Thiago. And clearing it away. Thiago. Saka. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And delivered into the box. Clearing their lines. And so it will be a corner now. Can someone get on the end of this? Splendid defending, and it needed to be. He's protecting it well. And they need to get tighter, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Might be a chance here. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
His As they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. Superb control by Harry Kane as he waits for attacking assistance. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. And the referee says penalty. Well, no card, just a warning and a fair few protestations.
Well, not every foul is a yellow card. I think the referee is right here.
And confidently converted.
Well, as you can see, the keeper just stands still and the ball's hit down the side of him. It's a strange one in the end.
Gabriel Jesus. And there it goes, the final whistle. Arsenal with the lead going into the return leg of this tie. His performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
Well, his movement was brilliant today. Whether he was running in behind or dropping into pockets of space, he caused all sorts of problems. What a good hat-trick that was.
And the counter looks on here, options available. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. Martin Ødegaard. Now potential danger. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security. Nketiah. In it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be. Rice. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping... Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly... Might be a chance here. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance!